Alright guys, here we are back on NR2003 and today we are continuing doing some K&N racing. We're here at the only NASCAR sanctioned track in Washington State, the Evergreen Speedway. And from my experience, it's a better New Hampshire. I don't know what the deal is with these K&N tracks being better versions of their NASCAR tracks that they're similar to, but I quite like Evergreen Speedway in my experience. So these are the settings we're going to run with: 30 laps, 19 opponents. I did mix K&N West and East cars into this race, even though this is a K&N West race, just because I wanted to have a few more cars in it. We're also going to be running on 93 difficulty because the AI is fairly strong here. I'll go ahead and take you into the garage now and show you what I did with the setup, and then I'll see you in the race. Alright, so let me go ahead and talk about the setup changes I made to tackle this track at Evergreen. Basically, I did a lot of what I usually do. I lowered the front brake bias from its default 72% down to 68%. That just gives me a little bit of good turn in when I tap on the brakes on corner entry. I also lowered the front sway bar size just because I felt like it would allow me to turn. I felt the front of my car was just a bit lethargic in practice. In addition, I made the usual changes with grill tape, just raising it into where I felt it was optimal. I lowered the spoiler from its default 70 to 68 degrees, and I changed the transmission ratio to better fit the track. Basically, I raised these values until we were just hitting the top of fourth gear as we dove it off into the corners. So, got that all set up very well, no changes on this screen. Let's go ahead and jump into my options and show off these wheel settings while we're at it. 60% force feedback, nothing else going on there. Automatic clutch because I'm a baby who doesn't like to learn how to shift. And if we go to our advanced settings, all zeros except for steering linearity, which I have at 100, and boost steering at low speeds to help me get in and out of my pit stall. So that's it. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the race here. It is race time at Evergreen Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright guys, it's time to race here. We've got 30 laps and we're coming from 20th place at the beautiful Evergreen Speedway. You'll see what it's like as we get going here. It's a very flat track, pretty narrow. There's not a lot of room to operate, but it is deceptively fast. It's amazing what this track can take. I believe they repaved it. It's in the name of the track file that I downloaded, but holy moly, you can really fly around here. So I hope you guys enjoy this race. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new, like and comment on this video, and let's get it on. Washington State. I'm blind. Long wait for the green flag there. Peter was about at the start-finish, but okay. Alright, so I've got to be careful there on the front straight, as my eyes can't take too much of that. Don't know if we're going to be able to make the outside work here for long. Oh man, we about ended up 3 wide on the middle. We're just going to drop back. Okay. I think I might have nudged him mid-corner and got him way offline. Somehow we survived that incident. Just clear him off of turn 2. Take it to the limiter and then dive off into turn 3. As you see, there's not a lot of room to work with here, so... Okay, well, we're gonna get in a fight with the 22 after this race. He's not done with me yet, I don't feel. So yeah, as I was saying, there's not a lot of room to make passes, so it's really about your run off the corner, and the 22 is meh. He just shoved me off in there. I cannot see a thing on the front straight. Just not quite getting the run off the corner that we need to make passes. Oh, he was in the middle and he just shoved me. I know there are no rivals in this game, but it seemed like it right there. My goodness. Alright, back to last. It's short track racing, boys. Got plenty of laps to make moves. We're just going to shove our nose in on the 04 there. That's Bassett. He left the door open. We'll say thank you very much. Enough to clear him off there. to start diving it off hard into the corners if the AI is going to punt me every time. Tried to get to the inside of the 6 there, compromise this run, but not quite. It's going to compromise my run. So I about overcooked it off into T1 there. I had to really play with the throttle and brake to get it to slow down. Alright, we got some work to do here. I think I'm done with you, Huddleston, in that 22. You're sadly mistaken. I'm getting back up there. May not look like it right now, but just need to find a rhythm. Just be even with these guys off the corner. I know we're better on the entry to the corner. Now that's not going to get us past anybody most likely, but it may keep us up with them and perhaps close the gap and we can look for an opportunity. And I'm having to work hard just to stay not last. Oh, we found something right there. My goodness, that was a good run. No grip hacks at the bottom of the track. Like off the track.
To go.
Alright, 1/3 of the way through. Only gained 1 spot so far. We're going to need to do a bit better than that. Really solid on entry and middle of the corner, but just not good enough on the exit, and that's where it matters most, unfortunately. You see, we pull right up to the back of him, just not able to stomp on the gas quite as early. Don't nip that grass. Okay, thought I could really get away with cutting the corner there. Oh boy. Not good, not good. Oh, we used the little outside of the track entry there to not kill ourselves into the wall. That was crazy. Come on, baby. The thing about short track racing when there's not a lot of room. You just are so tantalizingly close. Come on, we're half a second behind this guy the entire race. And there's just, I mean, we haven't even seemed close to passing him. Finally starting to gap Bassett just a little bit. I think I might have overdone it on the AI difficulty just a smidge. So I pretty much have to drive perfectly to gain on them, and well, shouldn't have to drive perfectly all the time to keep up. That's when you know you got it too hard on yourself. So you can't drive perfectly all the time. You're gonna make mistakes. That's okay. I really want this position now. Only made one on-track overtake this whole race. All of a sudden he's starting to gap me a little bit somehow. Just really not able to pick up the throttle on the exit.
We got just 10 more to go.
10 laps left. We're gonna go for it. No. It's alright, that's alright. Just a nick. Oh, way too much speed. Way too much.
Inside. Stay high.
Alright, well, now we got the battle.
Inside. Clear.
Doesn't matter if it's first or last. He's defending on the inside. What a madman. Oh, tried to get the nose in there. That was the dirtiest move I've ever made in sim racing. Just wait, come in. Haha.
Inside.
He's using the bumper, boys.
Still there. Still there.
This is an epic battle for last place. Keep the crowd interested. So there's almost no race for the lead there. Leaders almost gapped the field by 3 seconds. This is where your money's at. That's what the fans came to see.
Clear.
That was the ultimate chrome horn. Never ever do that, by the way. Just so you know, don't do that.
Just 5 more
Especially
to go.
not for last place. Driving like a madman, desperate to not finish last.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000.
So thank you, not pitting. That sun's really starting to annoy me. Just need to do enough here to keep him back. Alright, leader's gonna get the white flag, so we're gonna have 2 here.
Just 2 to go.
Stay focused, keep him from getting into my back bumpers. You know he's gonna hit it. How many times have I used that road that leads to the outside of the track there? I find it very bizarre that they have it that way. This leader takes the checkered.
1 more lap to go.
Or somebody could just plow straight into it. Alright, we're just gonna do enough to hang on. Not last, baby. That was exhausting.
There's the checkered flag.
I love this track.
Okay, that's it. We'll get them next time.
This may be a pinch too hard on the AI. If we could have qualified, maybe we would have done a bit better, but still some great racing. And
Limit 35. Keep it under.
you know we love using the chrome horn. I gotta wonder what's over here. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Race is over. Come on in.
Oops. Gotta shift down. There we go. Anything interesting back here? Oh. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Like and comment on this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. I will see you in the
You
next
all right?
race. Yeah, I'm fine.